Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Okay, so let me just apologize for being gone for like 5 years. It's really been a while, but I'm back, and as you read by today's title, today's video is going to be advice for upcoming freshmen. So yeah, let's get on with this video. This is my advice from a upcoming high school senior. The first topic is what to expect going into your first year of high school. So it's a big transition from middle school to high school. So first, I want you to be prepared because it's going to be a big change. But don't stop in the middle of the hallway. Please keep walking. Like for me, when it was my freshman year and I didn't know where my class was, I literally passed it and I had to walk in a circle and turn around. Just don't stop in the hallway because that creates traffic and it's crowded and you don't want people yelling at you on your first day. So please don't stop in the middle of the hallway. Teachers, it depends on what school you go to, but teachers are more lenient about your phone. But does that mean you should be on it? Yes and no. Because like there's a time when you can be on your phone and like not paying attention, but when like you're really learning, it's up to you to keep up with your grades. I want to say most of the time you will lose friends, like ones that you started with, because that's how life is. You lose some. Do not let that affect you, because you lose friends all the time, but there's always a chance to make new friends, especially in high school. I'm constantly still making new friends, and I'm going into my senior year. It's never too late. Just really get out there and try to talk to people. So what do you do if you have questions regarding classes or academic issues? Personally, my school has excellent counselors, so I suggest you going to your counselors and talking to them personally. And if you have questions about your classes, please go like open house and stuff like that. Go to that so you can get your classes changed, because most of the time after the second week of school, they don't do class changes. So I'd say take advantage of that time and get it changed. Like if you want to challenge yourself and like take honors, definitely sign up for those earlier, so that way you're not stuck in like, I'm not going to say like a low level class, but like a less challenging class, like if you really want to challenge yourself. On the topic of classes, grades, my freshies, please stay on top of your grades, please. Your freshman year is the most important year for grades because it starts off your GPA. We don't want you to start your GPA rough, because it is, I'm telling you, it is difficult to get that GPA up. Please start it off good, please. Like, it's okay because school is not easy for everyone, so it might be a little bit difficult, but I'm not saying it's impossible to get your GPA up, but it's easier if you start it somewhere good. How to stay organized in high school. Personally, I think organization, it depends on the person. For some people, planners work. They work for me, and like calendars where I can write everything out. And there's apps for your phone that help. It's just a matter of staying on top of your work and making sure you keep up with stuff. And don't wait till the last minute to finish assignments, because then you'll be stressed. But when you get it done quick, it's so much better, because I will say the higher you get up grade-wise, the more the work gets more challenging, and then it's work on top of work, and you don't want to be stuck with piles of homework that you're rushing to finish. So I say go ahead and like get stuff done early, so that way you're not stressing to get stuff done. Okay, how to make friends. Making friends is very important, because you never know, in 20 years you could still be friends with these people. I say just get out there and talk to people in your classes, and those people in your classes might just be class friends, but you're still getting out there and talking to them. And I'm telling you, having friends in classes, it makes the experience so much better, and then It makes your high school experience better. I mean, who cares if you guys aren't friends like a year from now? Everybody's changing. High school, like, everybody changes in high school, and that's normal. Okay, what not to do in high school regarding friends. With making new friends, it's not okay to leave other friends out. Like, if there's a friend from like 7th grade and you're now a freshman and you make some new friends and then you leave your other friends out, I don't think that's okay. I think you can still try and talk to your friends and like, because you don't want to lose a friendship, but I mean, it happens. Don't talk bad about your friends. Like, let's say you and so aren't friends anymore. Don't talk bad about them to other people. Just leave it at that. If you guys aren't friends anymore, that's fine. But don't talk about them. That creates drama. And the last thing that you want to be in is drama. Because drama and gossip spreads like flies. Like, you'll be talking about something this day, and then the next day it's all over. Everybody in your classes know about it. Like, keep it personal. Like, it's not anybody else's business but yours. So don't do that. Okay. Now let's talk about how to be okay with not having friends. Personally, you don't have to have friends. You can be your own friend. Because honestly, sometimes the only person that knows you best is yourself. My sophomore year, I did not have friends. I had friends, but I was more of on my own because most of my friends were online and I didn't have any classes with them. So I sat alone my freshman year at lunch, and honestly, I'm completely fine with being alone. Because, you know, sometimes you need a break from people because your social battery and stuff. But honestly, not having friends isn't a big thing. Like, yes, everybody wants friends, but in reality, do we all get them? No. But I just want to say it's okay to not have friends because you have yourself, you have a phone, you can keep yourself occupied, you know? It's not the end of the world. And plus, you have so many years. Like, I feel like sophomore year was truly eye-opening, and it let me realize, like, I can be okay by myself, basically. How to deal with boys. Freshmen, it is not okay to be with a senior. I don't care what anybody says. Do not get with an upperclassman. Juniors are, it's a little controversy dealing with juniors and freshmen in a relationship, but definitely no to freshman and senior. To a senior, underclassmen are kind of like a prize. And like, you might think, oh, it's so cool, like, I'm with a senior. Don't. Because most of the time, those seniors don't want relationships. They just want a fling, and you don't want that. I say if the grades don't touch, you don't. And seniors are most likely playboys. I mean, players. So please stay away from upperclassmen. Like, it depends for the junior situation, but I don't think a freshman and senior should be together. And it's your freshman year. You do not need to rush into dating or rush into anything, okay? Should you date in high school? Okay. This is a little controversy. I think if you're ready to date in high school, then you can, but don't rush into anything. Because you have so much time in high school. Yeah, it flies by, but you have so much time to do all these things. And it's like, you don't want to rush into anything when you're not ready. Like, hooking up with anybody, you should never rush into that because there's so much that goes into it, and you just want to be prepared. And it's just safe if you don't rush into it. But another thing, like, it's perfectly fine to date in high school, but I don't want you guys to obsess if you don't have a boyfriend. Because once you realize that you can be okay by yourself, it's perfectly fine to not be in a relationship. And most of the time, relationships come to you when you're ready. So don't rush into anything. And don't, like, spend your high school years obsessing over people because it's not worth it. And then you're gonna look back and be like, oh, like, why was I obsessed over this person? Like, it didn't benefit me at all. Stuff like that you don't need to rush into. Tips about yourself. I say it's okay if your high high school experience is not like other people's, because everybody's different in so many ways. Like, I'll constantly compare myself to other people, and I'm like, well, why isn't my high school experience like this? Why isn't my life going like that? It's just how it is. And like, once you're okay with that, life gets so much better when you just stop constantly comparing yourself to other people. When you start realizing certain things about yourself, it can be challenging, because you have all these like model type girls, and then there's other people, and you're constantly comparing yourself. Don't do that. Everybody is different and everybody is beautiful. Just don't compare yourself to other people, because you're pretty and you deserve all the love too. And nobody looks the same. So don't compare yourself to that girl, or don't compare yourself to them, because it's not worth it. So that is my advice to high school freshmen. I hope you really take into account what I said, and I hope you keep this with you your freshman year, because high school blows by so fast. You're gonna look back and be like, wow, this was my high school year. So I want you guys to really listen to what I said, and have the best years. And if it's not the best year, that's fine. We all have bad years. That's just how life is, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this advice has helped you kind of have like a better understanding going into freshman year. And don't be scared. I feel like nobody's ever going to be ready for anything, but if you tell yourself you got this, you will. So, I forgot to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, obviously.